I've learned recently that there is an art and a very specific technique to having your beats structured. And it's important to have a beat structured in a good way that is going to make it both stand out and sound, professional, and also work with an artist's flow. And that's why today I'm going to be using LALALai to dissect the most popular song in the world right now and basically figure out how they structured that song that, definitely helped to make it so popular. I think as a producer, this is also going to help me make better beats, because this is going to help me get in the mind of an artist. I don't really always know 100% what an artist actually is looking for. I just have my best judgment. But today I want to actually figure that out and figure out the best way to structure beats that is going to help me get, more placements and work better for any type of artist using my beats. Okay, so first I want to head over to Spotify and let's figure out the #1 top song in the world right now. And basically I'm going to use this song as a reference point. I'm going to use this song, run it through LALALai, basically take out all of the individual stem files. I'm going to take out the vocals, I'm going to take out the drums, I'm going to take out, the bass line, guitars, chords, synths, anything in this beat. I want to take it out, and then I want to basically almost reverse engineer it in a sense, and then use that as basically a guide to figure out how, the song, a #1 song in the world right now on Spotify, how this is, what makes this song what it is. I know that through LALALai, there's basically a lot of different ways that I can basically split any song or extract any sound. First, I want to take out the vocal from the instrumental, and then I'm going to work with the instrumental on separating all the other files. So let's just drag and drop this here and it'll work its magic. All right, so this is the vocal and instrumental. I'm always impressed by this. I'm basically going to process this file, and then I'm going to use the instrumental to separate all of these ones: drums, bass, electric guitar. Basically, I'm going to download them, extract everything from them, and then load everything into FL Studio and start to dissect how they made this beat. All right, so we got everything exported here from LALALai. This is pretty cool. I love doing this stuff. I love basically dissecting everything and then learning how, someone produced the track and what went into it. The first thing we got to do is just figure out the tempo, because that will allow us to basically see, how many bars are the intro, the verses, etc. So let's just figure that out real quick. The world. And all I'm doing here is I'm basically using the drum stem to basically figure out when the beat starts. All right, there we go. So from here I should basically be able to see, like when I unmute everything, it's going to basically rebuild the song, and I'll be able to figure out where the verses and intro and chorus and all that stuff is. So that's obviously going to be the intro. Weight of the world on your shoulders. I guess your waist and ease your mind. I take my hands and trace your lines. It's the way that we can ride. It's the way that we can ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You wrap around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday week. You love when I jump. Okay, and then that's gonna be the chorus. So all I'm basically doing is now I'm going into the track and I'm basically highlighting and adding specific timestamps where the specific, transitions or different parts of the beat are. Like I know that right here, it's a 4-bar intro. The verse comes in at 7 seconds. I can also hear that in, verse 1 is essentially, 16 bars before the chorus comes in. Halfway through, there's sort of a B section and some different elements come in. These chords come in. And then some of the drums actually stop right before the chorus kicks in too. And then comes back in with heavier bass in the chorus. When I jump right in, all of me, I'm a foreign. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. Wind it back.
I'll take it slow, leave you with that afterglow. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
So I can see now that verse 2 is kind of set up in a similar way. 16 bars again. Those 4 bars right before the chorus comes in, they basically take out those elements, right?
You wrap around me and you give me life, and that's.
And you can see that it just builds the tension, it drops the energy and then builds it right back right before the chorus. And I think that's why this track works so well. I mean, it's a pretty repetitive track, but I can see specifically now where they're actually taking out certain elements to keep the track exciting as it progresses. And they actually do the chorus again here, a second chorus, halfway through, which is interesting because I've never done that in kind of the middle of the song. And then this is going to be verse 3 right here. And it ends just like that. So you can see, I mean, this track is pretty, like there's not too much going on and everything is basically in 4 bar, I guess, increments, right? I mean, you have the 4 bar intro, 16 bar verse, 8 bar chorus, a little 1 bar break there, but then verse 2 is 16 bars, and every 4 bars you can see that something basically changes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the bass kicks in here, and then same with the chorus, right? You got, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. About 4 bars, they take away a lot of elements before bringing it all back for the chorus. And then I don't know, I just find like using this technique and separating a track through LALAI and having a visual kind of like guideline, a visual map, this helps me a lot, like as a producer. And like I'm such a visual learner, and I love just basically reverse engineering, songs like this. And that's like how I've basically learned a lot of what I know as a producer, through reverse engineering like this, and basically seeing, okay, this is the #1 song in the world right now. What is it that makes it so good? It's a repetitive song, and all they're doing is basically taking certain elements out in specific 4 bar increments. So I don't know, I always find this stuff super useful, and it helps me a lot as a producer. But if you guys like this video and found it useful, please consider hitting the subscribe and the like button, and check out LALAI for yourself, because I think that doing this stuff, I would really recommend this to any producer starting to make beats or wanting to become better at making beats. So if you want to check out LALAI, click the link in the description below so you can get started doing stuff like this.